Hi everyone, my name is Bosise Mbata. I'm a member of MMM in South Africa. You know, these days we live in an unfair financial world order, where, it seems as though the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer. This is a very unfair situation that we are facing in our countries. We can talk the whole day about this. Now, people are not getting jobs. There's high statistics, proving that, so many people are unemployed. So many young, educated, graduates who are unemployed. And it is frustrating, to be home, having no money, trying this and trying that, applying each and every day, yet you get no job. As an African, poverty is striking hard in our continent. People are starving to death. They do not have money to provide for themselves. It's so sad when you watch news and you see a mother who is crying simply because she feels like she cannot provide for her baby. They're all starving. She cannot afford to buy food. Kids are crying around her. We've seen that on media. It's reality. That's where we are as Africans. There's still so many people sleeping with empty, stomachs. There are so many people who are still, living on streets. There are still mothers out there, who are living in streets with their kids. They cannot afford to have a safe home where she could raise her kids. So it's all because of money. The poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer. There are so many initiatives that have been put for people to grow. They say it's for communities to grow, but seemingly only those who are even on good financial status are gaining. But those who really need this are not gaining anything from that. It's very unfair. So with MMM, that's what we're trying to close. We're trying to close that gap. We're trying to close that gap of, having mothers who are crying because they cannot provide for their kids, because they can't get jobs where they'll get money to provide for their families. We're trying to close a gap of a man who feels as though he has failed his family. So, join MMM. Your life will never be the same. Your financial life will never be the same. From as little as 100 rands, you can start joining MMM. That's the kind of a lifestyle that we're trying to change. We're trying to bring a new mindset on people to say, you cannot, sit and, have no money on your account. You must wake up each day and be able to provide for your family and be able to provide for yourself and be able to make certain dreams come true. Through MMM, some people have started, businesses with the money that they got help, with from MMM. So it starts with just making that decision to say, I am going to put my 100 rands on MMM. I'm going to provide help to another person with 100 rands, and in return, your money grows with 30% monthly. You start putting money from as little as 100 rands to 10,000 rands. Depends, on how much you'd like to provide help with. So, it's sad. That's the life, that we are living and that we are facing. But we cannot just sit and wait, for certain, people who are in power to change, what we are facing financially. It's about time that as a community we stand up and we become change. So join MMM, change your life, make it fair in this unfair world. So if you like to join MMM and be part of it, please you can tell me here on my channel and I'll help you with the steps. It's free to register. You pay no cent for registration. Thank you very much.